Hey guys, today we're going to be doing some mixed numbers and improper fractions. We're going to be seeing the relationship between those two. First of all, what's a mixed number? Well, a mixed number is a number that consists in a whole number and a proper fraction, like you see in this example. You have a whole number that's number 2 and a proper fraction. Remember, a proper fraction is one that its numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay, so you have a whole number and a proper fraction, and that will be a mixed number. For example, you have one whole cookie and a half of a cookie, and that will be 1.5 cookies. And that's a mixed number right there. And now for an improper fraction, as we said, a proper fraction is one that has the numerator smaller than the denominator. So an improper fraction will be the opposite. And we're talking about the top number, or the numerator is larger or greater than the denominator. As you can see here, we have 7 out of 3, 7/3. And what is that trying to tell me? See, if we take these two pizzas, they both are divided into 4 parts. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts out of 4, or 7/4. And that was telling me that I have a hole. There's a hole somewhere there, but I don't want to express it in a mixed number as I just saw, but I'm doing it in a fraction, an improper fraction. Now we can turn an improper fraction into a mixed number in an easy way. There's 2 ways to do that. We have way number 1, or strategy number 1. I have 9/5, and I can divide 9 divided 5 equals 1. I subtract and I have a rest of 4. What am I going to do with this? Well, this quotient is going to become my whole. And then the rest is going to become my numerator, and my denominator is going to stay the same as usual. You know, the denominators usually stay the same. Okay? Again, if I have an improper fraction, I can just go ahead and divide the numerator by the denominator, and whatever I get in the quotient is going to be my whole, and the rest is going to be my numerator, my new numerator, and the denominator is going to stay the same. There's another way to do that, and in this way we have to decompose the number. I have my numerator is number 9, and the denominator is number 5, and I know that 5 plus 4 equals 9, right? It is important when you're trying to do this that one of the parts that you're adding has to be the denominator. So I take my whole, my numerator, and try to decompose it into the denominator and whatever is missing. In this case, I have the denominator is 5, and I still need another 4 to make 9. That will give me the same. 9/5 is the same as saying 5/5 plus 4/5. And 5/5 is a whole, because when you have a numerator and denominator that are the same number, it's telling you that it is a whole. So 5/5 turns into 1 because I have one whole there. And then I just add the fraction. And you can see it like this right here. It's pretty much the same. You can choose which strategy is easier. Now, what if I want to turn the mixed numbers into improper fractions? Well, let's see this example. I have these Kit Kats, these chocolate bars, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 complete whole chocolate bars and one piece of another. And this is telling me that I have 4 wholes and 1/4. Okay? But I want to know what is that in improper fractions. Okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna multiply the whole by the denominator. In this case is 4 times 4. Why? Because each of my wholes is divided into fourths or 4 pieces. And I have 4 wholes. Each of my wholes is divided into 4 pieces and I have 4 wholes. So I have to multiply 4 times 4 and that would give me 16 plus 1. Why 1? Because this 1/4, that is not part of another whole. It's just 1/4 that's just there sitting. And it represents my numerator here. Okay, so 4 times 4 plus 1 equals 16 plus 1 equals 17. What do I do with that? Well, this 17 is now my numerator. So 4 and 1/4 equals 17/4. And that's all for today. I hope you like this video and please check out the other videos so you can continue learning about mixed numbers and fractions and all of that. See ya.